Kame was a big, scary son of a bitch. He was also a fucking crazy son of a bitch. So the first time I saw him, I thought, fuck me, he's terrifying. That was before he started talking about how the moon was just the other side of the sun.
In the late 1990s, Kame's debut struck fear into the hearts of audiences everywhere. Towering at nearly 7 feet tall, clad in his signature purple bodysuit and mask, he was billed as an unstoppable monster forged in the fires of hell. But behind the mask was a troubled man whose mind would eventually betray him. This is the story of Kame, a career up in flames.
Just a wee daffy cunt.
We all found it funny when Kame said he was going to fight the invisible men that are stalking him. But I don't think anyone's laughing now.
This is so sad to see. He's trying to do a roll-up on himself. We got to get more people out here. He's going to hurt himself.
Chip Fisher still trying to reason with him, but he's just a referee, and he could get hurt here. As I say that, he's been struck by Kame, and wisely he's getting out of the way.
The future Kame grew up in the quiet town of Parts Unknown, Arkansas. In his youth, he was fascinated by fire, a fixation friends and family traced back to a motorcycle incident where his pregnant mother crashed her bike and her cunt caught fire. His imposing size and interest in conspiracy theories made him a natural candidate for professional wrestling. Signed by Wrestling Empire in 1996, he was packaged as Kame, a masked monster billed as the disfigured brother of another wrestler, Mr. Deadboy, with his debut becoming the talk of the industry.
Oh my God, that's gotta be Kame. The same brother who was inside the orphanage that Mr. Ghostboy burned down using a giant magnifying glass.
The gimmick was an instant success. He was unstoppable, running roughshod through the entire roster. He terrified children in the arenas, and out of them as well.
Ooga booga!
He quickly won the World Heavyweight Championship to cap off his rapid rise to the top. However, his mental state was also unraveling rapidly.
The first time I noticed he didn't have a full dick was when he told me, unprompted, that he was a sink pisser. There's this group of freaks out there who only piss in the sink because of some conspiracy from Big Toilet, whatever the fuck that means.
Kame's strange behavior became the hot topic backstage and in the dirt sheets, with many speculating whether the pressure of being the top guy too soon was the cause. Another theory was the unprotected chair shots to the head he was taking every week.
He used to ask me to hit him harder with the chair because he said it helped him see the truth. At first I thought he meant like a metaphor, but no, he thought the concussions were giving him visions.
The following footage some might find distressing, so we've dubbed upbeat music over it.
Upside your head, say hoops upside your head. Say it loud. Say hoops upside your head. Say hoops upside your head.
Whatever the reason, the championship was vacated to relieve some of the pressure on him. However, his strange behavior would only continue to escalate.
I remember one time backstage, he said, "Hey Ted, come meet my son Ralphie." And there was nobody there. I tried to talk sense into him, saying, "Ralphie doesn't exist, it's in his head, he's gotta go get professional help." He said, "Even if that's true, my brain is the thin barrier between Ralphie and the void. If I go to the doctors, Ralphie will cease to exist." Then he said to me, "You've upset Ralphie now." He says he's scared.
Kame was barely keeping it together, and soon it would all come crashing down, culminating in one of the most infamous incidents in pro wrestling history.
This is our first ever Burn the Textbooks Inferno match, and probably the last, as Kame takes control with a snapmare. Kame's hit Palms with that burning book, but now Palms with the quick pin attempt. 1, 2, and Kame kicks out.
Kame's mental state led to some unique stipulations for his matches. The most noteworthy being They burned the textbook's infernal match. The moon landing was fake, stretch a match. And the jet fuel doesn't melt steel cage match. Speaking of jets, here's how his career ended. What should have been an uneventful flight from London back to the United States after a European tour ended up being dubbed the plane ride from hell, mostly due to Kame's actions.
He sat there talking my ear off about how Finland isn't real. Nothing out of the ordinary for him. Anyway, I had a nap then. When I woke up, all hell was breaking loose.
You can say whatever the fuck you want. But I'm telling you right now, that motherfucker back there is not real.
He kept poking me in the chest, saying, "You're not real." I'm like, "Brother, I feel real."
And you can sit on this plane and die with him or not. But I'm not going to. Open this fucking door.
That stupid motherfucker didn't know it's impossible to open the doors mid-flight due to the air pressure.
Y'all fucking lizard people from Epstein's underground sex caves. Take off your masks. I'll take mine off. I don't fucking care.
When he took off the mask, that was him done. Nobody was ever going to take that super Shrek-looking motherfucker serious again, but I digress.
After his episode, the police were waiting on the tarmac of the runway, and he was detained.
As soon as we landed, the cops took him away, and that was the last anyone ever saw of him.
Since being released from police custody after the incident, Kame has not been seen in public. He leaves behind a complicated legacy of being a very talented superstar whose career died because he was as mad as a one-armed mountaineer with itchy balls.
He was a crazy guy, but I don't think he was a bad guy. Having said that, you can't have a guy in the company who attacks timekeepers for faking the concept of time itself.
Honestly, I miss the guy. The wee daffy cunt.